What's up again, everybody? This is Jose Gagnon, the random guy 75. The super random guy 75, here again today. And as you can probably tell, I'm back to recording videos on my laptop again because I have my my Nintendo Wii set up that one of my buddies from my full-time job gave to me. I got it set up on the TV, so I'll be going back to doing the videos on my laptop here again. But no matter where you're gonna see the videos, hopefully you're still gonna be enjoying them a lot. And we're continuing on with the Thomas the Train Everything Wrong with commentaries. Today's episode that we're doing is a big surprise for Percy, and we got the other super amazing episode coming as well. So get the greatness, have the amazing happy times, and we will get the video started right away. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, man.
Percy was working in the coal mines. He was feeling bored and lonely, with only the silly freight cars for company. "Cheer up, Percy," said his driver. "Sir Topham Hatt has told me that we must be here again tomorrow. We've just got to make the best of a bad situation." "I'll try, sir," sighed Percy. Next morning, the freight car started teasing Percy. Percy, green and small. He's no use to us at all. Around the yards he'll puff and blow, but on the hills he's oh so slow. Be quiet."
I can kind of relate to Percy in this situation, of always doing the same exact thing every single day and never getting a break, or a little change. And I sympathize with him a lot too, especially because I'm always super busy with my two jobs. But, sometimes, you just got to keep pushing through and just keep it rolling, as I usually say, which is one of my most biggest phrases and sayings that I always like to say a lot. And one thing that's always been helping me through these, same routines is being the super random man that I always have been. And that's always been helping me out a lot lately in life. So I'm glad that I got the randomness to help me out. But also for Percy, he's also sick and tired of the crazy trucks singing crazy songs to him for no reason. So that's why, he's just getting so sick of doing the same thing over and over every single day. So that's how I relate to Percy so much. Because, he's just super relatable to me, to be honest. By everything that's been going on with him in the show. Even though he's not really one of my favorite characters, Oliver and Stepney and some of the narrow gauge engine, they're all my favorites, but I'm more related to Percy, even though he's not my favorite character. So Ray, I understand how he feels.
Then he took the freight cars to the coal hopper to be loaded up. Percy still felt glum as he puffed up to the top of the hill. He parked his freight cars and then set off back down to the mines. Not even the cheerful sight of Bertie the bus could bring a smile to Percy's face. "What's the matter, Percy?" asked Bertie. "Nothing exciting ever happens. That's the matter," sighed Percy. "It's just coal, and cars. I'm bored. Excitement is surprising," observed Bertie. "You never know when it'll happen. Otherwise, it wouldn't be exciting. Toodle peep." "It would be surprising if something surprising happened," muttered Percy. Later, he stopped by the water tower for a drink. "Hello, Percy. How are things?" asked Toby. "Boring." "Well, why not have a few fast spins on the turntable? You'll like that," said Toby. "I think it'd just make me giddy." Percy's driver interrupted. "Stop gossiping, you two. Cheer up, Percy. You'll soon know more about cars than any other engine." That'll be exciting, called Toby.
And basically, that's another thing that I would do, like what Percy just did. Just talking about his problems to the other characters like Bertie the Bus and Toby. That's exactly what I do in my life when I'm feeling just having a lot of problems and I want to talk to somebody about it. I just go tell people about my problems and why I'm not really enjoying myself as much as I am pretty much in the life. I just go and tell all my amazing special people and friends that care about me and tell them about what's going on with me in their life so that they know so they can try to cheer me up and stuff. But Percy talking about having the nice surprises pretty soon and later on in a couple of minutes here he'll be getting the super nice surprise which will make him super happiness. Because that's basically, all he really wants is just to have the super big, crazy surprise happen to him that he won't expect it, to be honest. And that's what he really wants to happen. Especially with those crazy trucks, because those crazy trucks just love causing accidents for no reason. That's like their only, biggest thing is that they love causing accidents for no reasons. No reasons at all. That's just, their mindset is to cause problems.
The freight cars were still grumbling, and there was more of them than ever. You're much too small to pull all of us. We want another engine or we'll be struggling up the hill all night. All night, all right. You can puff and blow, but on that hill you're still too slow. Slow yourself, stuttered Percy. Temper, temper, giggled the cars. Percy decided to simply carry on. Go to it, Percy, shouted the driver. The freight cars were still joking. Too slow, more power, here all night, tomorrow too. Be quiet, said Percy angrily. Then there was trouble. A coupling broke. Surprise, surprise, catch us if you can. Oh no, cried Percy. Percy's driver told the signalman, and the yard foreman told Sir Topham Hatt what was happening. They're heading for the big hill. It'll slow them down, but they may roll back again, right into the village. Then we'll just have to stop them, won't we? The chase was on. As they approached the hill, they overtook the freight cars. Sir Topham Hatt and Bertie screeched to a halt and waited for them near the top. The hill slowed the freight cars right down to a standstill. Then the men quickly put wooden blocks behind their wheels so they couldn't roll backwards. The freight cars were now secure.
At least, some of the workers, that are there, they're using their heads and they're making the super good decisions. They're not like the other ones, like those crazy signalmen that just, don't really follow the rules and just choose to do whatever they want to do. Like they're actually like using their heads and making the super smart decisions. Because if they didn't put those blocks there, those trucks would have rolled down from the hill, and they probably would have crashed somewhere. To be honest, so at least they're being super smart. And they actually put the blocks, in front of the wheels of the truck so that they couldn't move. So that was super good on their part.
just then, Percy arrived. Well, what did you think of that? Joked Bertie. A good chase is always exciting. It was certainly a surprise, said Percy. And you were right, Bertie. A really useful engine should never be surprised by surprise.
So that was episode, I think it was 21. Yeah, I think it's 21. Yeah, 21. A big surprise for Percy. And now we were going to be moving on to episode 22, which will have Oliver in it again. And it is called The Busy Going Backwards. So get the greatness. Have the amazing times, everybody. And we will see you all in the next video. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, man. You know the things go on this channel, everybody. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.